Hi, hope everybody's doing well there. It is the last week of February, week number 4 of the build. And well, last week I went skiing a couple of days. I had to take my mother-in-law to the 3 different doctor's appointments. So that blew about 3 days, but I think we are progressing. The platform is really coming along. So that'll be the main thing we're doing today. And hopefully once we get this all done, I'll take it out and show you how well the whole system works. But hold on, here we go. So in order to get the extra depth, we're adding these 2 pieces to the front, which gives us an extra 1.5 inches. And it's attached to the slider, so it comes out. Now we have to figure out how we're going to put the legs in there. And of course, I had to make a little maquette of this. So what we're going to do, we're going to channel that front edge. If you can see the channel in there. And then we're going to put the angle iron. We're using 3/4 by 3/4 steel. That's all you need. It's only going to be, the leg's only 13 inches long, so that'll support all the weight. And this will actually go into the grooves for the seat, the front seats, the tracks. So it'll lock into there. But if you can look at this, see what happens. So we've got them in, and they just fold out like this. 1, 2. And there's your legs. Afterwards, they fold back up, probably put magnets to keep them up there, and they're hidden. So that's our next goal there, to get that done. The other thing we need is some kind of a latch. So I found this, and it was just the right thing. So if you can see what it is, it's got something at a right angle. So this will be embedded inside, and it'll slide back and forth to lock the 2 sections together, because this will be cut in half because each goes separately. But by having this lock in the middle, you can pull the whole thing at one time, just making it a little bit easier. So that's our job for today. Now that we've got our legs made, we can do our assembly. We have the bull nose, which we had to put on to the front of the bed in order to get some extra distance, 1.5 inches. And inside this, we're going to hide our legs. And those legs are going to swing down and hook into the tracks of the seats. So here's how it works. This is probably the most complicated item in this whole build, but sometimes you have to make it complicated in order to make it simple. So here's how it works. Here's the parts to make it work. So we need to put a washer there. I'm going to bolt through here. As you can notice, there's a magnet here that's holding that in place. Here we need a large spacer, and we're going to need a washer there. Here we'll need a large spacer, and now we can just assemble that together. Put a bolt in this end. This will be bolted right to the front of the bed. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So in here we've got 2 legs that hinge out and they go into the track. So if you can look at the very bottom of this leg, there's a little foot on there, and that little foot fits right into the track of the seats. The other thing we incorporated in this is a bolt to join the 2 sections together. That's this piece right here. And so that goes in there. There's a pin that holds that in place. And that slides back and forth like that to lock it. So that is basically the trick right there. This gets bolted to the front. If we just look here, so this just gets bolted onto the front like this, and then the legs will drop out like that. The best thing is that we should take it outside and give it a try. I think all our systems are go here. So we are in bed mode. So it's all the way at the back. This has been pulled 8 inches ahead. And what we need to do is slide the bed platform ahead. And here comes the real trick. Then we're going to put our legs down. Comes that. That is your full bed right there. Let's go just take a look around the back. If we can see how this fits here. Lots of room around there. So we find ourselves in bed mode here. We want to go to kitchen, so we would flip our legs up, slide our panel in, pull up our back, slide this ahead, and drop that onto our clips. Comes up. There we go. In kitchen mode. So now you can see that we got room all the way around there. And if we shut the door, everything fits inside. And just go back and take a look there. as you can see, everything is looking good. One thing to notice, right here is where those little latches are that hook onto the hooks, and that supports that shelf when we're in kitchen mode. I think that's pretty much it with the platform. We do have to do the other side here. Oh, I forgot to show you what we have here is the latch, so that you can join them together, so when you pull them out they'll move as one unit and they won't they'll stick together when they're out. So that's just a simple little bolt that I showed you before underneath, and you can see the legs are held up by magnets, so still underneath there's nothing at all. Completely free and clear. Well, I think we got the platform done. You know, we got a bit of finishing to do on it, but the concepts are all working and it fits, so we can move on. And we're going to have to move on. We're halfway through. This is the end of the 4th week, so starting next week we got to get on to the other systems. So thanks for dropping by, and come back next week and we'll start working on you know, the electrical, the plumbing, and see what else we have to do to get this element on the road. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and take care. Bye now.